As you can see, we're in a football setting. We got it set up like a football locker room. And y'all gonna find out what that's about.
Always, water boy do this, water boy do that. It's never water boy get in the game and run the ball. It's never water boy go get Carson Beck because he don't know how to throw to his own team. Go in there and play linebacker. Have they ever seen water boy? I could go in and play linebacker for Miami and stop a second string quarterback. So sick of this, man. Need a new job. Hey, water boy, come here and give this grown man water. You can't grab your own water bottle and fill your tank up. Jacob Floyd? You're the Jacob Floyd?
That's me.
Wow, dude, I've watched so many highlights. I've watched so much film on you.
Oh yeah.
Man,
I hear you kicking around over here.
Yeah, it's been a rough
See, you're
day.
upset. I just want to let you know that I was in that boat too. Let me explain to you how all this happened. My name's Jacob Floyd. I'm 27. I was a partier recently. I would say probably 2015. Living my childhood, normal childhood. 2015 comes around, I get introduced to alcohol, drinking, partying. Not too bad, just not the normal, but most kids' life. 2018, I got the news that my best friend passed away. And I was out of town, I was hours away, so it kind of sat on me. Didn't get too bad. I mean, I was mourning, of course. And then I noticed that my drinking got heavier and heavier and heavier. 2019, 2020, still drinking. I get married, have a baby, and it just gets worse. I would say I was probably up 200 pounds. That's not saying a lot for most people, but for me, it's a lot. That is some serious weight for me. I'm 150 pounds soaking wet. Just pure alcohol. Yeah, there's a picture right there. Arguing, didn't want to do anything. I would leave work, get a 12-pack, and try to see if I could drink it before I could get home. I'd come home, one eye open, go to sleep, pass out on the couch, baby crawling around. Leaving my wife, she's back there, leaving her to do all of it. And it just kept continuing. And a couple months before that, my papa died. We were pretty much getting ready for it. And then that October, when my best friend passed away, it kind of tore me apart. I would say 2021, it got a little crazy. My father had a stroke. I was battling my demons like most people do. But it got to the point, we were actually at a Miami Georgia Tech game. And of course, Miami got the brakes beat off of them. I started off with a beer, and I was saying, okay, I'll just go get one more. I'll go get one more. I'll go get one more. Next thing I know, I'm drinking it's all hitting me all at once. So I finally get home. I get asked, you cool to drive home? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm driving home with one eye. One eye open, just trying to get through. I make it home, and Lauren knows I'm drinking. She sees it in my face. She smells it on me. We get arguing because she knows she's been on my case since 2015, 2014, she's been on my case. And that night we argue and we argue. I think Jet went to bed that night, my son. And I look her dead in the eye and I say, I don't want to be here anymore. I said, I'll do it right now. I don't care. Had intervention. Mom came over, cussed me out the nicest way possible. It didn't really get any better. I had all kind of people call me. I'd get drunk. I'd call Randy and Dalton. I'm like, man, y'all got to help me. And it would just happen all over again, like it was nothing. And finally, one day I was leaving work and I was drinking, and Brant, Randy, Dalton, it's just us three, us four. They were having a Sunday school prayer meeting at the Varner. And I got there and I was like, yeah, I'll go. Sure. I was half lit. Well, I went and I got out there, and as soon as I got there, they knew something was up. And I just let them have it. I let them know every single thing that was going on. I cried for 2 hours that night. We prayed and cried and then talked a bunch of junk. And it got better for a while. And then when my dad had a stroke, it all kind of just relapsed. I just went back doing what I was doing. Well, slowly getting better. And 2023, I was in church, and something kept saying, like, you need to go up there. I'm like, whatever, don't worry about it. Another week went, you need to go up there. Go up on the altar. And I went up there, and as soon as I put my knees on the ground, I just lost it. I'm like, God, you got to take everything away from me. If that's what it takes. Because Lauren was ready to leave me. I was almost just asking for death. I would get as drunk as I possibly could and drive home from work. And I didn't know if I'd ever see, it's either I do this or I see my kids every weekend, every other weekend, if I ever see my kids again the way I was going. And I finally went and I dropped down on my knees and I said, Lord, you got to take everything away from me, if that's what it takes. And I felt different when I stood up. And the next week, I was good for that week. The next week, he said, you need to go right back down there. And I ran as fast as I could down there. And when I did, it hit me all over again. It's like, you need to leave it all right here. And ever since that second time, I've been sober for a year now, and I haven't even thought about drinking alcohol. I just want to let you know, whatever you're fighting, whatever you're going through, you can get through it. There's a man who can get you through it. He got me through it. I thought he'd never get me through it. Now I got 2 babies, spoiled babies. I got a beautiful wife, and I got a support system, friends and family, that I couldn't ask for another group like this in another lifetime. And I just want to let y'all know, if you got something you want to say, talk to somebody, call me, I'll give you my number, anybody, and let the Lord do the work for you. Lead me back home. I traded trust for pleasure and diamonds for fool's gold. I made this world my pleasure, but underpriced my soul. And a whisper through the numbness, a melody of hope. That love song I remember is leading me back home. Father, I miss you. My heart is ready now to follow the sound of your voice that echoes inside. Father, I'm desperate. I lost my way somehow. I follow the truth of your love back into the light. Lead me back home. Lead me back home. But I never reached the gate before you come running to me. All the words I've heard today just fall at your feet. No, I never reached the gate before you come running to me. All the years I threw away in one embrace are redeemed. Father, I missed you. My heart is overwhelmed. Here in your arms is where I belong, forever at home. Father, I love you. Nothing can take your place. You were the first, and you'll be the last love of my soul. Lead me back home. 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 Lead me back. Lead me back home to you. I was guilty and ashamed. I was convicted. I was to blame. I couldn't break these heavy chains, 'cause I was guilty. I was worthy of nothing more than all this cold world had in store. So far from home, I could not see the shore. So unworthy. But now I'm forgiven by the power of His love. Forgiven, and I'm covered by His blood. desperate soul that I used to be is forgotten. It is forgotten. 'Cause now I'm forgiven by the power of His love. Forgiven, and I'm covered by His blood. I can't believe that I'm finally living. Forgiven. I could not earn it. I did not deserve it. But thank God, that's what His grace is for. But now I'm forgiven. Forgiven, and I'm covered by His blood. I can't believe that I'm finally living. Forgiven by the power of His love. Forgiven, and I'm covered by His blood. I can't believe that I'm finally living. Forgiven. Thank God I'm forgiven. Free forever. I know I am forgiven.
Yeah.
There's hope for me to get on the field.